The 2026 NBA Draft is shaping up to be one of the better drafts the league has seen in a long time. The stellar class has been defined by three prospects who are in a battle to be the number one pick. Dybantsa, Cam Boozer, and Darryn Peterson are headlining this year's draft, and they each represent different blueprints for what's to come for the next generation of NBA stars. AJ is the prototype wing that the league has placed a premium on. Boozer is that stretch forward that will do all the right things, a typical Duke guy. And Darryn Peterson, one of the best guard prospects since Anthony Edwards. These teenagers are already exceeding the expectations that were placed on them in the preseason. At 6'9", the BYU forward combines power with fluidity and explosiveness. AJ has the modern look for the wing that scouts have been chasing after for years. One draft analyst described him as a player who gets to his spots effortlessly and scores without forcing his game. He has been compared to Tracy McGrady and at times Kevin Garnett. This season, he is putting up 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists per game while shooting 58% from the field. That is the efficient scoring that many scouts believe will translate to the next level. One thing that has stuck out in his game is his ability to get to the free throw line. He is currently averaging 8 free throws a game, a tactic that is not normally utilized at the collegiate level. Evaluators have surely taken notice of how his game has improved since the season has begun. On most draft boards, he is the number one prospect, and rightfully so. He has BYU ranked in the top 10. But it's not just him by himself. He's joined by senior guard Richie Saunders and Baylor transfer Rob Wright. AJ has shown the ability to mesh with veteran college players and fit into a system that is built around him, a trait that is needed at the next level because everyone is an All-American or a top prospect. The next phase of his career would be on the defensive end. While his scoring has been under premium, scouts have pointed out that he can zone out on defense at times. Since being at BYU, he is averaging half a block and a steal and a half. So far, this season has been a net positive for him, increasing his draft stock as he started the year at the number 3 slot behind the two other prospects who have played equally as well. Cameron Boozer, the Duke forward, has proven himself to be living up to the Duke one and done hype. The son of the former NBA All-Star Carlos Boozer finds himself at one of the top draft spots. One scouting breakdown called him a forward who fills in the margins of every possession. The do-it-all forward rebounds like a center, defends 1 through 5, and is one of the top scorers in the nation. As a freshman, many believe he is the most mature mentally out of the three prospects, but it is too soon to tell, as all three prospects have grown during the season. Scouts are questioning whether he has a true position, but in an era of positionless basketball, does that outweigh the versatility he could bring to the defensive end? Another area of concern an anonymous GM mentioned was whether he would develop into a star who the defense is focused on, or if he's an elite glue guy. So far this season, Boozer is averaging 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists on 58% from the field. Third in the nation in scoring, he has proven he could be the go-to guy on the offensive end. Averaging almost a block and 2 steals, Boozer is showing he could be a guy that gets it done on both sides of the basketball. He has received comparisons to Paolo and consummate professional Al Horford, two fitting suggestions for a modern player with an old-school feel to his game. Finally, Kansas Jayhawk guard Darryn Peterson. The smooth guard is 6'6", playing the 2, and he has prototype size for the shooting guard position and has a shot to keep defenders honest. The two comparisons I have heard regarding his game are Anthony Edwards and Bradley Beal. Those are two explosive scorers, and Peterson looks to follow that mold, although he is a more developed shooter at this stage in his career. When he played, he has been spectacular and efficient. In the 6 games he played, he is averaging 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists on 50% from the field and 43% from 3. The 3-level scorer has missed some games with injuries, and that could be a concern. One executive told The Athletic that if he's healthy, he changes the geometry of the floor. He is a threat with or without the ball as soon as he crosses half court. One ESPN draft analyst labeled him as a complete guard, and rightfully so. The games he has missed are due to some compelling reasons, such as hamstring tightness and quad cramping. And that is the only red flag, one scout has said. He is ready to play in the league right now. That is the confidence most have in a freshman guard who has been playing at his own pace. He has missed more games than he's played, and the games he did play, he was on a minutes restriction. Whether he finishes the college season or not, he has cemented himself as a top 3 draft pick and a franchise cornerstone guy. And what makes this trio so special is that there is no clear favorite. Each one offers a radically different solution to the same question of how do you build a winner in the league. Dybantsa answers the shot creation and size on the wing. Boozer answers the versatility and productivity aspect. And Peterson answers the scoring explosiveness that is needed to be a starting guard in the backcourt. The 2026 draft will set some franchises up for the future. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe.